About a week ago, I saw this video called Realistic Injuries in the Strongest Battlegrounds by someone named King of Bella. And I asked permission to do my own sort of version because the early version used ChatGPT, and frankly, I feel like I could do a little bit better because, well, I'm not an AI. It may not be the most accurate because neither of us are doctors, and ChatGPT probably knows a little bit more about anatomy, but still. And I asked permission, of course, and they gave me permission, so here we go. We're going to be analyzing and showing the results using the amazing program known as Microsoft Paint. Starting from Saitama and going to, well, Suiryu. I was gonna go to Gojo, but I feel like you'll already know what that would be like. We're gonna be ranking this on a 1 to 4 system. 1 being you'll be fine, 2 being you die probably a lot later on, 3 being you die a little bit after, and 4 would being that you're instantly dead. That punch was roughly center of mass, sent you pretty far, created a dent in the ground when you fell, which probably caused some spinal damage. So your spine is pretty rough right now. It was like a hit right here, which probably broke a good chunk of your ribs. So you'd either die a little bit later because your ribs broke and stabbed into your lungs and heart, or you would die on the spot. But it's pretty unlikely. I don't think you die on the spot, but you die a little bit later. And with consecutive punches, you'll be fine. You're not gonna die from that, but it'll definitely hurt. So again, with shove, that's a very firm hit. What? It's a very firm hit, like around there. So that would probably break and crack a few ribs. I don't think that would stab into any of your organs, but you're definitely not gonna be fine. You might die, but you'll probably be alright. Then with uppercut, they said that that would kill you, but I frankly don't. So it was like either a hit. Let's see where that even first connects. Alright, so it's a hit maybe around there. And it sends you really high up. I think we'll be able to see it again without it being a one shot. That sends you really high up. So that would probably damage some of your organs, breaks and cracks a few ribs. It's always rib damage with these. So you might die in due time, but I don't think that'll instantly kill you. I don't really need to explain anything with the death counter. Not only does the punch symbolize death, but the name literally symbolizes death itself. You're dead. You don't avoid it. However, I will explain this. So the force to tear, a couple acres of land up mountains would probably be enough to kill you. Either the debris would kill you or the Air Force would kill you. Not the military, like, you get the idea. And also on top of that, from point blank, I'm pretty sure that shockwave alone would be enough to just rupture organs, break bones, like, that would hurt. You might even die from that. And the same thing would apply to Series Punch's close range shockwave since it's the same thing. And Serious Punch itself, yeah, that would probably also kill you on the spot due to the same air pressure, except it's possibly even worse. And then the fall damage, or not even the fall damage, just the kinetic energy from hitting the mountain, that would, yeah, you'd either die soon after or you would die instantly. Now, Omnidirectional Punch has probably 4 ways, or not 4, 3 ways to kill you. Actually, yeah, 4. So, if that punch doesn't kill you, then the rocks would probably kill you, and if the rocks didn't kill you, the Air Force would again split your body apart and probably rip off your limbs. And then if you just add, you know, people around, the similar thing to table flip is it would probably shatter their entire lower body because of how far up you go. So that would just completely shatter that, and you probably would die much later on. But that's Saitama. And moving on to Garou, we have Flowing Water. So yeah, similar things, just a bunch of body damage. This wouldn't be too bad, but it is moving you quite a bit, so it would be cracking and breaking them. Then multiply that by 2 because of the martial arts technique, if you want. But we probably still will. But yeah, that would really hurt. It'd either kill you soon after or a little bit later on. Moving to Lethal Whirlwind Stream. Spine damage, more spine damage, and probably a little bit of skull damage too at the back of the head. So, I can't exactly show back damage, but I can cover in the spine there, I guess. There we go. So yeah, something like that, that would cause damage. You'd probably die a little bit after that. That or you're permanently paralyzed. Also some abrasions, but that also applies to the second move. Or not the second, but the move after that. That's just some abrasions, you'll be fine. Now it is quite a bit of force, so that would probably cause some sprains. Mr. Praise Peril. Yeah, that would probably kill you. That's either going to... Well, let me see if I can actually change the size. Is that... Yeah, that's much better. So yeah, that would either just completely break your rib cage, or in the sense that of how unlucky they got with the ragdoll angle, that just shattered their head. So yeah, that would kill you soon after, if not a little bit later. So the initial shockwave that would probably break some bones in your lower body. Like, if we're looking at that, it'd probably be your feet are shattered, your shins would be a bit broken, your femurs are probably a little bit cracked. They're pretty durable. Whoops. Now, they initially said that Water Stream Rock Smashing would just kill you instantly, but I beg to differ. Alright, well, maybe not. The first initial punches Like, that'll probably crack some ribs, but that last hit, that hits hard. That would... Alright, yeah, now I see their reasoning. That would break their spine and skull. They die soon after. The final hunt leads no room for explanation. Like, I don't need to explain this. You'll be fine, you'll walk it off. Just walk it off. In all seriousness, you're dead. You're gonna die from that one. That one is probably gonna hurt quite a bit. That would deal, you know, some good torso damage, but I don't feel like that would kill you instantly. It'd probably crack and break a few ribs, or quite a good chunk of your ribs. Maybe stab them into your organs, but if that happens, yeah, you'll die soon after, but if not, you'll die quite a while after. Crushed rock, on the other hand, though, yeah, that does not need to be explained. That is, like, your skull is done for. That's just an insta-kill. The spine, too. The spine's damaged. Done for. Genos, this one's gonna be weird. So, similar to Saitama, it's just some good damage. You'll be fine, except it'll hurt a little bit more because it's metal and boosters. And at the ends, your pelvic bones like that, it'll probably be a little bit damaged, but I'm sure you'll survive. That though, you'll be fine. Like, you'll get some burns, maybe even 3rd degree, and that'll probably crack a few bones, like, throughout your entire body, but, like, you'll be fine. Bloodshot will hurt a lot more, though. Let's see. Alright. We have a small tree here, and also over there. We're gonna use these trees. When you just click, it's gone. It destroys a small tree. It destroys that tree too. I think that's because I have fast mode on. Let me turn that off. Alright, more accurate. You just shoot it. It'll just burn. But I'm pretty sure this is another small tree. If we let it charge. Alright, that was not big enough. Or it was not small enough. Alright. We'll just go over here. I'm pretty sure this is the same thing. Same tree. Alright, maybe not. I thought I remembered seeing the fully charged shot being able to break the small trees, but I guess I was wrong. But either way. Yeah, that would do some good damage. It'd probably crack and burn. But you'll probably be fine. You might die much later on. That would deal some good lower body damage. Alright, and the shockwave from the ultimate activation. That would probably burn, but you'll be fine, except for maybe some sprains. A missed thunder kick would burn significantly more, deal some lower body damage. You'll probably be fine. But if you get hit by this, if I can, you know, hit the target that's in front of me. Yeah. Like, your entire torso is shattered, and then more lower body damage. Actually, probably some skull damage too. I'm pretty sure that would kill you. Like, much later on, if not instantly. Speed Blitz Dropkick would also just be an instant kill. that would basically crush your entire body. Just with the sheer force of being shoved down like that. So I don't think that would particularly break anything, but that would probably burn and melt some parts of your body. Like, by melt, I mean very small portions could be melted off, like parts of your skin and muscle, but I think you might die much, much later on. Incinerate is a similar thing, just more powerful. That, though, you may be burnt alive. Especially if it lasted longer like it did on release, supposedly. I don't know. I'm just going based off of what people said when it was on release. I'm getting off track, though. That would deal a lot more burns to you, melt a lot more, so either you die much later on or a little bit soon after. Alright, Sonic, this is gonna be weird. Alright, how many slashes will connect? About 3. So, you've got like 1, 2, 3. I think you'll be fine. That's gonna hurt, but you'll probably be fine. That you won't be fine from, though. That's gonna be some back damage and especially some skull damage. If you die, it'll be, you know, a little bit later. Maybe some torso damage too, who knows. Scatter is another thing, though. It's Flash Strike, but worse. It's like a bunch of slashes all over your body. And that's what we would like to call you dying from blood loss. So, you died soon after. Explosive Shuriken, though. You'll be fine. You know, it's a decent sized explosion, so it could crack some bones in your body, like around that area, but you'll probably be fine. I doubt that would kill you. Alright, as for the ultimate activation, can you even see me? That would be a good amount of slashes. You could die from blood loss much later on, but you might be fine. As for Twin Blade Rush, not gonna lie, you don't even need that kick. That would probably cut you in half. And if it didn't, the kick would certainly break your body in two. Similar thing with Straight On. You're just, you know, clean cut, straight in half. Carnage could cause some burns, maybe crack some bones. Could rip off, like, your hands, fingers, feet, toes. You could probably survive that, but you might die a little bit later on. That's a little bit weird to analyze, though. How am I meant to analyze this? It looks like you're just phasing through them, but I'm pretty sure you're slashing them 4 times, so like, I think you could potentially die from blood loss much later on, but other than that, I think you'll be alright. Metal Bat, this is gonna be easy. I remember seeing a video about Home Run dealing damage about a certain area of your body. So, first of all, pelvic damage. Probably some leg damage too, then I'm pretty sure it would deal some rib damage. You might die soon after if you get unlucky. beat down. Yeah, that would most likely kill you. That is a bunch of damage, and then just one final hit to confirm. Grand Slam. If it's a direct impact, it would definitely cause some damage to around here. If not, though, it's just some cracking and breaking down here in your shins and feet. It'll probably be fine. So first of all, that's some face and upper damage from that initial thing. And then a little bit more. That'll probably crack and break a little bit, and you might die much later on. As for the uppercut Grand Slam, yeah, you'll probably be fine too. It's just a little bit of damage. Stop hitting yourself, they told you. But apparently here it creates a giant shockwave. You'll probably be fine though, just some bone crackage. As for Savage Tornado, that would throw you around, probably crack a little bit, and then that would probably finish you off. Just that fall is pretty devastating. It would probably break bones in this general area, probably some lower damage, even your entire body maybe. I don't think you'll survive that. So the initial hits would probably break quite a few bones up here, and then the shockwave would deal more general damage. You're most likely dead. As for strength difference, there's three things that can kill you there. Either the initial hit, just shattering a bunch of bones. The second hit, completely... I'm pretty sure that would powder some bones in your torso, and then the fall would just break more, so it's bone breakage, more bone breakage, and even more bone breakage. A missed death blow would again most likely shatter your lower body. But if it hit, again, it's in the name. You already know what's about to happen, but I'm gonna demonstrate it anyways. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I remember something about your sternum being very important, and that's this bone right there. And that hit is devastating just right there, so that would probably be enough to kill you later on. But if that wasn't enough, you break your arm, probably your other arm too, dislocate your joints there, and then it just shatters your entire body. Very brutal. No wonder why he's called Brutal Demon. Alright, Atomic Samurai, this is gonna be fun. So, similar to Scatter, that is just a bunch of slices, and you'd probably die of blood loss soon after. Huh. So, it's very wide cuts here and then a bigger cut around there. Alright, where's that final cut? So if we're looking at that, it's more like that. You know, I feel like I feel like one of those slashes has the potential to decapitate you. So that would either be blood loss a little bit after, or instant decapitation. Pinpoint cut. So that initial kick is probably not going to do anything, but then it's just a clean slice. I feel like you'd probably die much later on. That wouldn't instantly kill you. A similar thing with the ultimate variant, where it's just a nice clean slice from down. So that would probably connect with your skull first. Actually, where would that even connect? Let's see. Alright, it's probably more like... You didn't hear that. It's probably more like at your shoulder area. Yeah, I think you'll be fine. Split second counter though, so let's see. I see now. It's just very quick. It's a bunch of slices. You'll probably die of blood loss. Through the power of the sun, I slice you in half. As you will soon see. I don't think that needs much explanation. That slice alone would slice you clean in half, and also probably burn and char some of your body. As for sunset, the slices are probably enough to cut you to pieces, and then you would just be charred. So you're looking at high damage in a sort of X pattern, and then you're just charred. Oh, and because it's an explosion, I'd probably guess that your limbs are literally torn off of your body. Solar Cleave is also another char, and then you being cut in half diagonally. Sunrise. Similar thing, it's Solar Cleave and Sunset combined. Bunch of slices, big slash, explosion. So you're sliced in half, and then your limbs are torn off. Yeah, that would kill you instantly. None of these you would get the chance to live even a second after they would happen. With Atomic Slash, as the original video stated, when atoms split, it releases a lot of energy. Like, for example, helium, where it has 2 hydrogen, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember entirely. But with this, it's just an atom itself. So, yeah, it's safe to say that your entire body is just disintegrated and blown up. Now it's time for Tatsumaki. Fun. Let's see, Crushing Pole. Yeah, you'll be fine. It's just some scrapes and probably some cracked bones, but this, that'll deal a lot more damage. That is significantly more. That would break and shatter some bones, maybe in your skull and spine. You die a little bit after that. Windstorm Fury, you're fine. Nothing happens. It's just sort of being picked up and carried and then thrown. Just some bruises. Stone Coffin, though, I'm pretty sure. I don't exactly remember what they said, but what I'm gonna say is that this is what happened to your body. You're just kind of flattened. You would die on the spot. There's not much explanation. That's just a normal push, you'll be fine. Maybe a few cracks and sprains. Really the only thing that's gonna instantly kill you would be Stone Coffin and potentially Crushing Pole's alternate variant. As for the alternate activation, which I still think needs a longer windup, similar to Windstorm Fury, it's just a little bit more powerful, so maybe some cracks and sprains, but you'll probably be fine. I don't think Cosmic Strike needs much explanation. Kinda just dead. The Shockwave alone could be enough to crack a few bones and cause some sprains, but really just the meteor will be enough. If they could kill dinosaurs, they could kill humans too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure your entire body is just shattered. Some bones would be powdered. I can't rhyme. Let's move on to Sky Snatcher. Yeah, you die from that. A similar fate, your upper body's just shattered. Terrible tornado. Abrasions, some skull damage. So, analysis. First off, some minor skull damage, then some abrasions which could cause some sprains, then a little bit of torso damage, then your skull is shattered, and then your limbs could be torn off from the air pressure of the tornado, even if it's just visual. But yeah, the majority, actually all of these are just insta-kills. And to finish it off, we have Suiryu. Let's go, Bullet Barrage. Alright, so it's just some kicks to the chest that would probably crack a few bones. Carrying you up, it's just some more damage there. Then some spy damage. Spy damage? Some spine damage, and then a little bit of abrasions. You'll probably die much later on. Vanishing Kick. Vanishing Kick. Vanishing Kick. Vanishing Kick. The first kick would most likely crack some ribs, then the next move, where it moves and yeah, leg damage, she'll probably be fine. Whirlwind Drop. Similar thing, just some leg damage. As for head first, alright, so first off, that does some good damage to the midsection of your body, and I'm pretty sure. Oh, let me see that again. Alright, I'm pretty sure I know. Alright, yeah. So in actuality, what's happening? Chin damage. More skull damage. Even more skull damage. Yeah, you're dead. And the awakening. This is just a shockwave. So, not gonna lie, that would crack some bones in your body and cause some sprains, but you'd probably be fine. Rising Fist. You know, if the move loads. So, looking at that, it's some good damage to your It's some good damage to your sternum. And then just some ribcage damage. So you'd probably die. But yeah, a little bit later on you'd die. Twin Fangs. Yeah, it would most likely kill you. I doubt those are actual slashes. It's just some martial arts technique, but the main point is skull damage. More skull damage. We like skull damage. As for Earth Splitting Strike, that kick alone would probably be enough. So that kick is going to most likely shatter some bones, and then the last punch would, yeah, it would just powder the rest of your body, your torso, not your body. If you got powdered, if your entire body got powdered, that would be Atomic Slash. The shockwave could potentially rip off some limbs. Who knows? But that is everything. Bonus move. Let's go, Gojo. Yippee. This combo. Actually, I'm glad I did this. Let's analyze this. If I can hit the move. So looking at this, like, I know this is Gojo, but like, not gonna lie, I feel like that would definitely crack some bones and then probably deal some arm damage and shoulder damage, but other than that, that won't instantly kill you. You'd probably die a little bit after that, but you'll probably be fine. Now with Infinity on, it is a black flash, and I'm not gonna bother with any of that, frankly, but bro, who's texting me? As I was saying, Repulse, otherwise known as Red. Yeah, your entire body, like, your limbs are torn off, your bones are shattered, like, you're instantly dead. We're actually gonna do attracts first, and I know it's called red, blue, purple, and all that, but still. So that's a black hole. Yeah, you'll probably walk it off. Nah, you're dead. As for erase, similar thing. Looking at that destruction, yeah, it's safe to say that you're just gone. You're just yeah, you're gone. But that'll be it. So I feel like I'm missing KJ. I don't have KJ. We still don't have KJ yet. He's not here, as you can see, but I'm pretty sure, like, we've all seen the moves. A few of them would insta-kill. Like, all of the ultimate moves would instantly kill you. Swift sweep or whatever it is, you'd be just fine from that. Collateral ruin, you'd probably crack some bones. And Ravage, you could die soon after. But that is everything. Bye bye.